Hey, Shalom family. I'm sitting in the car at this time and chilling, you know. Um, and I want to talk to you for a minute. May the peace of y'all come upon each and every one of you. May y'all make this video manifest to the people of Yah, that they may turn to the righteousness of Yah, the Torah. And brothers and sisters, I'm sitting under an acorn tree, so I gotta watch out before one of them acorns busts me in my head to tear my car up at this time. It's been a while since I did on my video. I don't have the scriptures right in front of me. Bring me a set of scriptures. Bring me the scriptures out the house. No, the scriptures, the Bible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know, I want to go over something with you. That is very important with you. And my son Yada just came out the house, and he talking about he want to go outside. You outside? Say shalom to the family. You know, so that's my youngest son at this time, family, and I'll be glad today when we finally come together and we work all these things out. Y'all, to get back over here. And we work all these things out to please y'all. So I'm gonna get into these scriptures real quick. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go to the book of Masiyah at this time, and I'm gonna cover the topic dealing with the Masiyah. I'm taking him in the house. I'm doing this video, and I'm gonna start off right here. Let me see. I'll blow this up a little bit for you to see. So let me see, turn this camera around a little bit right here, so you can see this, family, at this time. It's very important. I'm gonna go to the 33rd chapter, right here, to show you the words of Yah, and give me more to find on the verse. I wasn't planning on doing this video, but I was sitting in the car and messing around, so I went to YouTube, so I said, man, I'm gonna go and do this video. So I'm gonna get into it right here, bro. So we're dealing with the Messiah, the end time Messiah, the real Messiah. We're not talking about the New Testament. Nothing in the New Testament is righteous, brothers and sisters. Nothing. Only thing they did, they added some verses from the Torah and the prophets, brothers and sisters, and everything else they twisted, brother, as straight up 100% falsehood. It's been verified many times already. I did it. I'm not going to try to get into all of that, talking about some false Christ fiction that the Caucasians made up and claim that it's our Savior, and y'all put us in captivity over 2,000 years ago, which is, it contradict somebody being atonement, a sin offering once and for all, brothers and sisters, to take away our sins. But you never seen this being, you know. So, you know, they fabricated this story. They made up a story. While our nation was blind and lost our rich heritage, you know, our people gave it up. Even before Father Yah threw us out of the land, because that's what our people did, brother. So they turned from Yah. They gave Yah up. Yes, the leaders, the priests, the wise men, and the prophets, brothers and sisters. And so it was only a few people that try to live right before Yah in our land. But Yah allowed them to die off too, to punish our whole nation, brothers and sisters. To correct us. He said for a long time, and 2/3 would die, brothers and sisters. See, so, and he said there would be no one to save you out of this. Not until he said he'll awaken us, like he showed in Ezekiel 37 and other prophet books. He showed the prophets that he was going to restore us back again, 1/3. That was going to try us in this punishment and correct us, brothers and sisters. And said, and the nation, he said, even the nation going to say we have a change of heart once we return back home towards Yah. Yes, a heart that is that seeks out Yah righteousness, and that's what Yah tell us. And he told us in Hosea 3:5 to seek him. See, we got to seek him. And he said, seek the Messiah as well, brothers and sisters, at the end time. So these are things you must know. These things you must rehearse is dead. Right here. So I'm going to cover this to show you right here what the words of Yah say In chapter 33, brothers and sisters, right here. Let me get that. Chapter 33, book called right here. Yarim Yahoo. I'm gonna go to verse 15. I'm gonna start off with it. Right here. I don't have my pen as a marker. I normally have me a pen. The gauge this. So give me a moment. Let me see. Can I pull up a pen or something? I have a pen in the car with me. Remember, this wasn't the planned video for this time. I was planning to do it another time, but since I was sitting in the car, so you know, I might well get it done, get it done, you know, and do this. You know, it's been a while, so I'm gonna have to continue without a pen at this time, bro. So bear with me right here. You might see my finger in this a little bit. It's right here. It said, in those days, and at that time, I will cause a branch of righteousness. See, a branch of righteousness. He's talking about a branch from the root of David. See, a branch of righteousness right there. Brothers and sisters, right here. I'm trying to get my finger on this. Right here, let me get a branch of righteousness to spring forth for David. See, from David, offspring of David. So it's not David that's going to spring forth. It's a branch, it's offspring that come from him. A lot of people falsely teaching that David going to be resurrected and he going to be the one that leads you out of captivity, brothers and sisters. He's not the next king. So right here, it's his offspring seed, the branch of righteousness. It's and he, and he, talking David's seed, shall do right ruling. See, he gonna do right ruling because righteousness to be spreaded on the earth. So he said he gonna do right rulings and righteousness in the earth. See, it say in verse 16, say in those days, yada. See, it say in those days. See, only in those days when the Messiah is here. You're going to see even his name saying, in those days, yada. See, in those days of his life, the life of that Messiah, the branch of righteousness, shall be saved. See, yada shall be saved. In those days, the only time per the nation of yada going to be saved is in the lifetime of this one, the branch of righteousness. We're going to see his name. Called on the branch of righteousness. See, the branch of righteousness of the offspring of David, of the spring forth from David, offspring, his children in the earth, shall be saved. See that? And Yashalom. See, people of Yashalom should dwell safe, in safety. And it's only once the time per show you when you're going to be saved, that's talking about the end time captivity, and dwell safely in the land. And this, see, it's saying this. Let me get here. I would that I have my pen, but I don't. Is that which shall be proclaimed to her. See, Yah, our righteousness, which is Yah Siddiq. So keep that in mind. Yah Siddiq. For thus saith Yah, for David there is not to cease a man to set on the throne of the house of Yashael, Yah, see the whole 12 tribes. See, for David, from David offspring. See, not David himself. They in many translations they had David there, but people not know it's referring to David. They leave some information out. Remember, you're dealing with translation. They added some things, they left some things out. But Ray has show you when you go back into in Chronicles. Chapter 17, you'll see that, brothers and sisters, how y'all made a promise to David that that he promised David that his offspring will always remain on the throne forever to rule his people, to rule over the people of Abraham. So let's keep reading. Y'all hear them acorns, boy? They showing up dropping hard. But here it says, for thus saith Yah, for David there is not to cease. See, it will not cease. Even after the punishment, y'all said that in Psalms 83. Even if he got to punish the people, our people, he will bring that. And you also read that in Leviticus chapter 26, brothers. So it's there. It's all over the scriptures. But brothers refuse to accept the words of Yah. It said, it is not to cease a man to sit on the throne of the house of Yashael Yah. They got Israel. And for the priests, see, and for the priests of the Levites, there is not to cease a man to offer ascending offerings before me, to kindle a grain offerings. See how the slaughter coming back, showing there ain't no such thing of a New Testament. See, right here, they're gonna be grain offerings and to slaughter continuously. See, and to slaughter animal offering continue for the atonement of our sins. See, and the word of Yah came to Yeremiah saying these things, brothers and sisters. See, and more. I'm not gonna get into all that because I want to show you something. Let me go and read a little bit more. We talking about the word of Yah. See, these are the words of Yah saying to the prophet Yeremiah, verse 20. And that said Yah, if you could break my covenant. See, it's a covenant agreement with my day and my night. He said with the agreement he made with day and with the day, and my covenant with the night, so that there will not be day and night in their seasons. And see, today, no one can break that covenant. You see that every day you have a day and night. And then my covenant will also be broken with Dawid, my servant. See, y'all have not broken. Many brothers will lie to you. Oh, it stopped. See, right there, that they trying to think they can break y'all covenant and have you think y'all broke his covenant because he put us in punishment and he stopped it. Dawid offspring for a time period to punish me because they want his offspring start walking upright and they turn to Elohim worship, Baal worship. They were following the ways of the other nation, bro. It's all in the scriptures and the prophets. You got to read it. A lot of brothers bypass the prophets, and some of them will claim themselves as prophets. They lead many of our people astray. It's right here, brothers and sisters. The words of Yah have not changed. You got to read it. It's right here. I'm sure I'm pointing them out to you now. It said, then my covenant, see, could also be broken with Dawid, my servant. Keep that in mind. It's the covenant. So that he shall not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Levites and the priests and my attend. See, that's the covenant. It wasn't ain't no covenant because our ancestors broke the covenant, and Dawid seed broke the covenant. Y'all punishment that they would never be rulers again, sovereigns again in the kingdom of Yah. No, the sign was with the day and night, brothers and sisters. You still see day and night continuously. So the covenant of Yah had not been broken with Dawid, brothers and sisters. That's the covenant. If you don't know the covenant and you teach against the covenant of Yah, you're a bare-faced liar and a rebel against Yah. Regardless of how much you say you love Yah and regardless of what you think you practice his laws, you're going to be rejected by Yah. Because these things are going to come back on the day you get judged in the wilderness. On these things, brothers and sisters, and Dawid my son, so that he shall not have a son. Let me go. He said, then my covenant also will be broken with Dawid, my servant. See, that's the only way it can be broken if it don't be day and night in their seasons, so that he shall not have a son to reign upon his throne, and with the Levites, the priests, my attendants. See, as the host of heaven is not counted, nor the sand of the sea not measured, so I increase the descendants of Dawid, my servant, and the Levites who attend upon me. You see that? See how y'all say going to increase them in seed, and that's what's going on in the earth today. So that's in Yeremiah, and to bear record of that was spoken before verse 32. We have verse 23. That almost is a duplicate of 33, brothers and sisters, in reference to the Messiah that leads y'all people at the end time. So I'm going to cover that right here. I'm going to give you a little bit more at this time. There's so much I could say concerning this, but I'm going to start off right here and show you something here at this time. See right here in verse 5, I'm going to skip some of this for the second time, but verse 5 on 23 of Yeremiah again, the prophet Yeremiah, let me get my hands on it right here. It reads as it, see, the day are coming, see, it's talking the day, the end times of captivity, declares Yah, When I shall raise for, see how you say raise for Dawid a branch. Here it goes again, of righteousness. And a sovereign shall reign, see, and act wisely, see, and shall do right rulings and righteousness in the earth, see. In his days, see, in his days, in his lifetime, Yah shall be saved, and Yah shall Yah dwell safely, and this is his seat, name whereby he shall be called Yah, our righteousness, which is, that's, see, the phrase in English, but how you say this phrase in ABBA, you say Yah, Yah see deep, so keep that in mind, which is Yah out translated Yah righteousness in English. So Yah see deep. See, that's the Messiah, the end time Messiah of Dawid, the offspring you look for in Hosea. The Father tell you the seat. Hosea 3:5, Yah tell you the seat. Yah and the Messiah. Right here, but they put Dawid, the guide you all. So you seeking Yah, Dawid offspring. Because he, in his lifetime, you're going to be saved, brothers and sisters. So I'm going to get to that point real quick. And then I can come back. I got to go to, at this time, to show you and secure y'all the time period when we're going to be saved. Verse 9, 13 right here. Because you can read it, it's talking about, first I'm going to go a little bit right here. So it's talking about the same branch of Dawid in verse 9. 9 right here. See what it says, rejoice greatly, O daughters of Zion. Shout, O daughters of Yashalom. See, your sovereign is coming to you. See, from where? You can see that it's coming to you. He is, see how I say righteous again? Righteous. Endowed with deliverance, see? And humble, and riding on a donkey caught. And a fowl of a donkey. See, it say he righteous again, the same Messiah, verse 13 reads right here. For I shall bend Yod, and for me I shall fill the bow with Ephraim, and I shall stir up your sons, O Zion, against your sons of the Greeks. See, that's who we're going to fight in our land, and shall make you like a sword of a mighty man. So let me continue down right here. They don't, I would have had other scripture, but they don't show it all right here. So let me go right to verse 15 a little bit down. 15. See, we at war. We're saying Yah in our land, Yah host shall shield them, but you see protect them, and they shall devour, see, destroy and trample on sling stones. Talking about enemies, the sons of Greek in our land, and they shall drink, see, and roar as if wine, and they shall be filled with basins and like the corners of the slaughter place. See, it's gonna be much bloodshed in our land. That's what shows that this is not a better translation to show that they hide so many things. And see, read verse 16. Let me get it. And Yah, the Barah, shall save them. See, in that day. See, in that day we're gonna be saved in the lifetime of the Messiah as a flock of his people, for the stones of the diadem sparkling over his land. I'm gonna show you in a better translation. I'm gonna do this video over again to show you, point these things out to you. For what goodness is his, and what comeliness is his. Grain, let's see, the wind is blowing, will make the young men thrive in the new wine, the maidens. See, the young girls glad. So keep that in mind, right? See, so the Messiah involved in that verse again, and that's the time we're gonna be saved in the time period of war. And y'all put these things out. Who's gonna be doing the fighting as y'all God and protect us. As I'm gonna go show you this again. I'm showing these links of the plans of Yah of our salvation, brothers and sisters. So I'm going ahead again, so we know that the Messiah is involved in all this. So I'm going to, give me a moment, I'm going to Micah, the prophet. It's all in the prophets, brothers and sisters. I'm going to Micah at this time. I'm going to Micah, chapter 2 at this time to put the words of Yah out to you. Verse, chapter 2 of Micah. Give me a moment. Chapter 2 of Micah, verse 12 to 13 is right here. See again? It said, I shall certainly gather all of you, O Yaakov, see the 12 tribes. I shall bring together the remnant of Yasha, see the 12 tribes, put them together like sheep of the fold. You see that? Like a flock in the midst of their pasture. And they should be noisy because of men. See right here, say the breach maker. The breach maker is the branch of David again. The Messiah shall go up before them. See that? And they shall break out. See, break out of what? Captivity. And pass through the gates. See, the gates of your cities of captivity. Go out by it. And there, sovereigns. Remember the sovereign, I'll show you that again. Pass before you them. See, the Messiah passed before you with Yah at their head. See, to lead you back to Yah. So keep that in mind. You're breaking out of captivity. The Messiah did to break you out of captivity. Right there. And right here, the Messiah right here again. The same Messiah is in Isaiah right here, 11. Chapter 11, brothers and sisters, called the branch. So right here, let me go back. I'm going to show you much as I can as possible. This one, the end time Messiah that rides up to break you forth out of captivity. These are things you must know, the sovereign of your nation, brothers and sisters, and turn away from foreigners, like so many of you watching what's going on in America election at this time that is against the will of Yah, brothers and sisters. They will not help you. They will not benefit you, brothers and sisters. And no mean, but they will kill you, brothers and sisters, because you're working against the will of Yah. See right here, it say the rod. This translation have, and the rod shall come forth from the stump of Jesse and sprout. See? From his roots shall be fruitful. And the spirit of Yah shall rest upon him. And the spirit of wisdom, see, and understanding. And the spirit of counsel and might. And the spirit of knowledge and of his fear of Yah. Right here, they don't give you a lot of information in this particular translation concerning the Messiah, but a little bit. But that's what it's referring to. I'm going to drop down to verse 10, 11:10 of Isaiah, Yashayah, right here. It say, and in that day, see how they say in that day, on the end times of captivity again, there, let's keep going. There should be a root. They got Yesi, some translators say Dawi, standing as a banner, see, as a sign, see, that represent Yah to the people, see, to the people of Yah. And unto him, the nation, see, and say, unto him, unto the Messiah, the nation shall seek, see, eventually, too, for the righteousness of Yah. And his rest shall be esteemed. You see that? Showing that this Messiah is the banner of the people, the sign of Yah's salvation at the end time, see, in that day. Verse right here, 12. And show how we're gonna be guys. You're gonna be guys from all these places right here. 12 saying, and he shall raise a banner. See, it's saying he, see the Messiah talking about, and he shall raise a banner, a sign for the nations, and gather the outcasts of Yasha. Yeah, because see, you and all the nations, we're gonna be raising a sign. See, as a sign, you can raise a sign, a flag for the nations, and gather the outcasts. See, because you scattered in among all the nations. So give me a moment. I lost my page right here. So this is very important that you get this, fam. I'm gonna go over this over and over again till you get it. So let me get it back where I'm at. 12. See, and gather the outcasts of Yasha. Yeah, who gonna be gathered among the nations and gather? See, who doing the gathering? He, the Messiah, shall raise a banner, a sign. See, this is the sign that you look for of the Messiah. He, see, the sign, the work of the Messiah at the end time in that day, he shall raise a banner. He should know, only the Messiah would know what y'all is talking about here. See, he shall raise a banner, a flag for the nations, or among the nations, and gather the outcast. Who gonna gather? He gathered, raising the flag for the purpose as a sign. See, so the knowledge come to you to know. You must know that that's what I'm teaching you now. The sign that the Messiah you're going to do. Y'all give him, he should raise a flag, a banner, see? And you're going to know that banner on that day and gather the outcasts of Yashael Yah and assemble the dispersed, see? Gather the dispersed of Yada from the four corners of the earth, see? And the envy of Ephraim, see, the southern tribe, the northern tribe that was used by that was ruled and was by Ephraim of Yosef's seed shall return, shall turn aside, and the adversary of Yad will be cut off, and Ephraim shall not envy Yad, and Yad not trouble Ephraim. See, it says right here, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistine towards, I ain't gonna go into that, but see, showing that we're gonna come back together and go back home together after we gather, brothers and sisters, and meet up in the wilderness. So these are things you must know about the words of Yah. These are things I show you to carefully meditate on these words. I can show you much more, but that's sufficient for now to meditate on this. And with that, I say Todah Yah.